Yo guys, welcome back to the channel yet again for match day 2 of our FIFA Women's World Cup roundup. Match day 2 is always crucial in the group stages of a major tournament because you'll have the small teams crumble, you'll see the big teams fumble, and everybody's just all over the place, man.
You all over the place, man. What's happening, Chop?
Group A, New Zealand, Philippines. Because the co-hosts shocked the Norwegians in their opening game, the main objective for the Black Ferns is to win the game against the Philippines to advance to the knockout stage for the first time in their history. New Zealand created more clear-cut opportunities, dominated possession, and should have controlled the game. But for whatever reason, at the worst time possible, their backline decided to show the overall composure of a dehydrated Kolo Toure, conceding Serena Bolden's average header, which arguably should have been saved by the New Zealand goal because it was aimed straight at. But anyways, New Zealand absolutely bottled their chance to go through to the knockout phase, and Serena Bolden is officially a Philippines legend, scoring their first World Cup goal. And by the way, goalkeeper Olivia McDaniel put up a performance which made her look like the female Gigi Buffon.
This is what I've been dreaming about since I've been a kid.
As the Filipinos secure themselves a place in the history books, picking up their first ever World Cup victory.
It's a dream come true. It's like telling the Philippines that you can do it. You can do it, Philippines. You can play football.
As for New Zealand though,
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Switzerland, Norway. Normally with a 0-0 draw and the goalkeeper being the player of the match, you'd assume that the game would have been very dull and boring. At least to me it was obvious from the get-go that these two teams both agreed to leave their shooting boots at home before the game. But before we continue, suffering from fake pregnancy syndrome.
Me with my pregnancy, I'm better than you.
LOL! Norway obviously needed the victory more than the Swiss. They created the most opportunities of the game, but the obvious player of the match is Swiss goalkeeper Gael Talman, making saves left, right and center to secure a draw for the Swiss. Fact of the matter is, nobody gives a flying fuck about Canada winning this game. Instead, this day will be remembered in the history books as a piece of true individual brilliance.
I got a black ski mask, but I don't ski, but I snowboard. Dash an MC off peaks. If one of you try violate me, you get a punch in the face with my front door key. Punch in the neck with my back door key. Box in the mouth with my
producing magic
box in the eye with a prop. I used to log into my HSBC. Talk about banks, killing the bees. When I bring the gas house with two of my G's. Get the money out, put the money in his mouth, then suffocate man with a back 2 G's. Suffocate man with a back 4 G's. Suffocate man, then I might just breathe. I'll bury man 2 foot shallow. Ain't got time to dig 6 feet deep. These MCs and rappers wanna chat about their syllables and their multis and their similes and all that shit. Then I come through with my ABC. Girls and man are like Jamie's deep. Better pictures when they see me on street. Old school rude boy like Crazy T. All you man don't want it with me.
Katie McCabe on 2 occasions was going for an Olympico goal, swinging in with her left foot.
Inside of the post, an Olympico goal for the first in World Cup history from the Republic of Ireland.
What about? Man don't care about all that. It's rotting now. Man don't care about all that. Who's not allowed? Man don't care about all that.
Shit the fucking bed. Shit the fucking bed. Sit down in the fucking shit and call me a black man. Oh my God.
Yeah, yo, so Catty, you fancy going out on a date with me? I think I'm falling in love.
Katie McCabe scored from a corner, fantastic corner. She was outstanding. For me, the best player on the pitch. I thought she was outstanding. She causes problems. She can play anywhere. She can play for any team.
Group B, Australia, Nigeria. An absolute defensive masterclass performed by Nigeria, orchestrated by none other than the late great tactician himself, Randy Waldron. Like, I genuinely think that he deserves his own statue in the city of Lagos for the way he managed to orchestrate this amazing victory over the Australians. Randy Waldron is literally the best thing to happen happened to Nigeria. I mean, it's in everything. It's the way that he set up his defense to be able to block out all of Australia's attempts at goal. It's in the way that he waited until the 60th minute to bring Oshoala onto the pitch. It's in the way that he created and engraved the winning mentality in this Nigerian squad.
I'm so proud of them. I told them after the match, nobody believed in us except us. And when we had that belief together, we can accomplish great things, and they did that tonight. And I told Asisat before the match that I needed her to give us the last 30 minutes. I felt very strongly she was going to get a goal, and she got the game-winning goals.
How powerful is the mentality of this team as a unit?
I think you saw the mentality is incredible. It would have been very easy to give up a goal right before half and been down, but even we responded again after they did before half. And then the resiliency to come back and turn the game around in the second half. I just think this team has an incredible spirit, and the chemistry together is unbelievable. As long as we have that, we can beat anybody.
Australia managed a goal at the brink of half-time. But then the blue-haired beast that is called Rashidat Adibaje crossed it in. No, actually she shot and it deflected. But anyways, it fell for Uchenna Kanu, who finished it off like a beast.
Nigeria, Oshuala, no.
So now Nigeria have a corner, and this is the ultimate situation.
Chebe taking that corner, a world-class delivery, and that was an average delivery. But the ball is with Adibaje, and it's in for Nigeria. Let's go, motherfucker. I think that Nigerian player is dead.
You know when you just know a goal is gonna happen before it's actually happened?
Asisa Oshuala.
Motherfucker, I'm great.
Oshuala does it for Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria. Suck on that. Suck on, get wrecked by Asisat, the GOAT.
Everyone went out there to play their heart out. No one knows what this team is made of. They are watching you in Nigeria now. Tell them something. Nigeria for life. Let's fucking go.
And then this Australian beach had to screw up my prediction.
Sick, twisted bastard. Bring up the children. I hope Heskey rapes you.
Disclaimer, that was a joke, by the way. We don't condone violence. Group C, the anime characters versus costumes. So I watched this game the other day, and honestly, Japan's brand of football is so fun to watch. They're sharp as lightning on the transition. They've got a bucket load of attacking midfielders and wingers on the bench that can make an impact. And I think their ruthless gegenpressing combined with the deadly counter-attacks that they launch can really push them far in the tournament. Although they only managed to score 2 goals, which is obviously a far more humble scoreline in comparison to their game against Zambia. Look at how many times and how easily they set up chances and absolutely penetrate the Costa Rican defense. And whilst we're speaking about defenses, we might as well talk about Japan's defensive organization. It's one of the best at the tournament, bro. As they now are officially the first Asian team to make it through to the knockouts. You know what? I wonder what the next interesting contest might... Oh shit. Not again.
I think we've looked into our mistakes in the previous game that we had, and we are just hoping for tomorrow's game to correct maximum 3 points.
Whoa, wait. Banda, repeat that.
Maximum 3 points.
A few moments later.
Although I must say that Barbara Banda herself played excellent, constantly running in behind, asking questions to the defenders, and really showcasing that Spain's back line ain't as solid as it seems if they're out of possession. If only she had the support of Rachel Kundananji, but unfortunately that wasn't possible, because the utterly stupid Zambia coach decided to place her as left attacking mid. Next up we have England versus Denmark in Group D, and this game can be summed up pretty easily. Although I must say that the English organization in defense was very shaky at times, and they should have probably conceded a goal to Denmark, but luckily for them, you get it right, because she did a finesse. China Heat. So Heidi started the game without their star attacking midfielder Dumornay, who's obviously their best player. China begin on the front foot, but then get a red card in the 27th minute. And from that point on, the Haiti squad got more momentum. They basically started creating more chances, which is to be expected when the opposition is playing with 10 players on the pitch. The problem with Haiti though is that they failed to capitalize on their own hard work. As for China's national women's team, their brand of football is so fucking sloppy. It's so obvious to me that they're just trying to copy Japan's play style, but I can guarantee you they would have never won the game if it weren't for that penalty. As for referee of the game, Marta Huerta de Asa, I would sincerely advise you to never set foot in the Caribbean again.
Will be a penalty for Haiti. Take a look. Is this a penalty?
I mean, look at the left arm climbing all over the back, yeah.
Taken away by VAR. Something that could be a penalty. Ball bouncing in the box, and finally the goalkeeper. Who the fuck are you?
Help you?
Do something! Fucking do something!
He's blind!